We are live from Killer Bees and Misfits, the 2022 Washington County Flag Football League semifinal. A game that was a playoff game in the Keystone Flag Football League, the championship game, in fact, back in the fall of 2019, being played in Washington County today. And that is the first you'll see the KFFL County playoff matchup to happen between two teams in the postseason in both leagues. Misfits beat the Bees in 2019, 42-0. It was a different time, though. That was in the KFFL fall season. They were playing Saturdays up there in Ship. Misfits had TJ Holston as their quarterback. The very TJ Holston who, along with the Wolverines, was able to beat the Misfits last fall in the Keystone Flag Football League. Misfits today trying to reclaim this region. We already got one champion crowned, that is Cram Central in this area. They beat this Killer Bee squad last week with that man Chris Boone, who has the opportunity to become the first quarterback to win county and KFFL in the same season. See if he can pull it off. Boone. Oh, some physicality. Okay. Okay. It's going to be physical. And how apt is that Mayhem jersey, too, here? Kind of tracks, hard to see. Washington laying the boom early. Wearing a Mayhem jersey at that while doing it. Isn't that a name from the past? Those of you who've been watching the last 5 years. Killer Bees have never beat the Misfits. They also, coming into this game, trying to get revenge on Chris Boone for what happened last weekend with Cram Central. Boone running up to the middle. Or the right now, rather. Cutting inside. He's pulled right down. Talk about that fall 2019 matchup, as mentioned. Different time period. That was TJ Holston for the Misfits versus Devin Redmond for the Killer Bees, who we just saw eliminated by the Killer Bees a few moments ago in that semifinal, or the wild card round, rather. So Chaos is eliminated. Killer Bees and Misfits right here, right now. 2022 Washington County Flag Football League semifinal. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of the Death Row Demons and Top Gun, who on their final day, they've already got one on the Warriors. Warriors forfeiting that game. A DQ, Tyler says. Boom. Too high, incomplete. There is a flag out of nowhere by Keith. Let's see what this is. Holding on the offense. Backwards goes the Misfits. A year later, the next season after fall 19, both teams got back to championship games, although in different leagues. The Bees got to the Keystone Championship where they lost to that man Chris Boone right there in Team Blunt Talk. Misfits, however, beat Chris Boone in Showtime in the Washington County Championship. Boone had an opportunity that day to go for both leagues. He has an opportunity today. He's already secured Cram Central's championship. Can he get one for the Misfits? A team that fell short just last weekend to the Scorpions over in the Owings Mills Flag Football League. Triple overtime, one of the battle for all the ages. The footage of that on the OMFFL page. Misfits proudly representing Washington County and Owings Mills. Complete right side. Pitched it back at Lurie. Big game, first down for the Misfits. And the offense stuttering early, gets something going. This is a Misfits team who's had a very, very busy journey over the last couple of years. Remember in the fall of 2018, in the ashes of mayhem came the Misfits. This first team came out and they established a tough reputation early on in Washington County. 2 losses that first season. 1 to ADR in Chris Boone in the regular, and then the other to Ruckus in the semifinals. Talk more in a minute about what happened around that same time. Boone. Dehaney caught and pulled down. Boone to Dehaney. A connection that goes back almost 15 years to when they were playing together down in Winchester in Virginia 8-man in the VFFA. That partnership has been together for a long time. A lot of history between those two. A lot of history between the Bees and Misfits as well. Bees, as we mentioned, started back in 2017 originally. Their first season, they were playing 7-man. That league folded. They went to 9-man to play in the KFFL. Won the league in 2018 that fall season with a little help from some Misfits. Boone. Moving around, nowhere to go. Sneed coming in with the pull. Killer Bees defense, one of the more underrated units in this league, stepping up in a big way. There's that man Lurie, along with Ant, who I'm trying to locate down there, and along with Regan. That was part of that Killer Bees core in that fall of 18 that won the Keystone Flag Football League, defeating the Ship Flip Gators for the championship. One tight end. It's Sanchez too. It's a blocker mostly, wide open. Incomplete. Wow. Wow. Wide open and missed. What is going on for the Misfits early on? 4th down coming up. Got to think of, this is a battle-tested team that for the last few weeks has had a slay of matchups. You go back, they played, in this month alone, they played Chaos. They played a triple header in OMFFL. I believe it was Bad Boys, Maryland Titans, and the Scorpions for that one. They went and played in Atlantic City. Losing the second gen in the playoffs. Last week, they beat the Bad Boys but fell to the Scorpions in the OMFFL playoffs. Boone. Little high to Larry. First down, right? B say it's short. Keith say it first. Well, let's see where he marked this at. Boone says first. Keith initially said first. Tanner says turnover. Everybody's saying what you would think. If you're watching, feel free to share. Share everywhere. First down is being ruled. First and goal. See what Boone does here. Trying to win his 4th Washington County Championship. Complete to Haney. Touchdown. Misfits. 6-0. Miller kicks it up. It's good. 7-0. Good job. There we go. So
Missed you, man.
Missed you as well. It's been a while, Nick.
Everything.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro, we gotta get high together.
Here we go. Killer Bees on offense. Gonna be a tough test for this Killer Bees offensive line. Williams. Complete out there to the outside. To Malone for a little bit. Second and short. Misfits, they got their gray uniforms on, the ones they wore last playoffs. Bees in their classic black uniforms. For their 2021 reboot. Incomplete. The relationship between the Bees and the Misfits fell apart during the off-season in 2019. And as a result, some of the key members from that unit went to the Immortals. They played, as mentioned, in the 2019 championship. And Misfits victory, 2020, both made league championships, but only the Misfits prevailed. And then last year they met in KFFL for the first time in 2 years. Misfits had it easy with the Killer Bees. And what was not a very competitive game. See if they can step up. They did already in the first matchup. Complete middle, complete. Big game, first down for the Killer Bees. Trying to win a championship in their 5-year anniversary season. Trying to win a Washington County championship. Trying to become the third team to win Washington County and Keystone. X-Dogs was the first when they won County in 2008 and then won Keystone 10 years later in 18. And then it was the Misfits when they won Keystone in 19 and County in 20. Bees trying to get it here, complete right side, pulled right down. Well, what an achievement that would be for the Killer Bees 1 year after they last won KFFL, coming out here and winning Washington County. With a roster that has no resemblance to the team we saw over the last 5 years. We talked about in the last game, this Bees team is not the very Killer Bees that we've known over time. Quarter has been called. So at the end of the first quarter, the score is 7-0 Misfits. Talked about it. Out of all the members of this Bees team right now on offense, none of these players were on this roster last spring when they won the championship. No one on this offense was there last spring currently. A radical rehaul for this squad. Williams moving around. They want a hole, no hole there. On the contrast, a lot of those Bees players who were on that team last spring are on the other side. Ant, Lurie, Carlos, all on that Misfits defense right now. Were Killer Bees a year ago. Bees already had to beat their past earlier of Chaos. Talked about the members on that Chaos squad. Devin, Houston, Oz, to name a few. Part of that Bees team in the last few years. They left for Chaos when 2 leagues became one last fall. Stayed with them. Bees got the win earlier. That was a big win for this franchise. They got to get a big one against the Misfits. TJ's got to beat Boone. Can he? He's never done it in 9-man. These two have faced off for a very long time, too. They're brothers, in the very sense of the word. Throws to that right side, incomplete. Turnover. TJ says 4th down. Boone says that was 4th. Boone and TJ meeting back-to-back weekends. Remember last week it was 13-0 Killer Bees. Early on, before a turnover touch struck. And as a result, 4 picks in 12 plays put the Bees behind the 8 ball. 25 unanswered by Cram Central, 7 already. Chris Boone teams have almost 32 points unanswered against the Killer Bees over the course of the last 3 quarters of play. And that's only the last week in 2 different games, 3 different teams. Williams trying that one play. Could he get it to Lester? No, incomplete. Tried to go for that one-on-one. It wasn't there. Turnover on downs. Here come the Misfits. Mentioned the Killer Bees have never beaten them. Lost 4 times in that fall in 19, 3 in the regular season and the championship. Lost last fall up in the KFFL in the regular season. That game was not very close. And they lost at the beginning of the year to the Misfits, as well as a few weeks ago. All-time Bees coming into this game 0-7 against the Misfits. They have yet to beat them. Left side complete. Pulled right down. Seven 0 Misfits here in the first half. Winner to play the winner of the Demons and Top Gun. Does Top Gun have one more miracle run in them is the question. They don't got Ricky Miller today. They do got Scott Kiefer, who's been there from day one. See what this team can do. They got Steven Renner, who a couple years ago statistically was the 2nd best quarterback in county. He didn't make playoffs, though. He's here today, though. Complete. Norton. Alex Norton. Hold right down. Third is short. Third is short coming up. Bees need to stop here. They've come close. Complete. First down, first down.
Seconds, Q, 10 seconds. Hey, right there. Yep. Get set.
And the company trying to score here in the first half. Fakes. Stepping up. Oh, reverse. Hold down though. Second down.
They all came right through that down, dude. That's all right.
First time ever a quarterback matchup has happened in both Washington County and Keystone playoffs. Boone versus TJ back-to-back weeks in the semi. Sac City. Good pull by TJ. Trying to get that win on Boone. That's the thing. TJ has never beaten Boone in 9-man. First time they played against one another was back in 2018, that spring season, when TJ started for Mayhem against Boone and ADR. That game was called in the third quarter, 46-6. Next year they had a duel when TJ on Broadax faced Boone on ADR. But once again, Boone and ADR outdueled them 49-19. Fires it up. Points. Boone and Ant, touchdown. Both of them going for back-to-back championships this weekend. 13-0. Nothing Misfits. We'll zoom in for Tim. Third of about 5 games or half for you. Demons Top Gun next, followed by the championship. 14-0. Nothing Misfits. Winner of this to the championship. Talk about postseason history for the Misfits and league play. Semifinalists here, Washington County in the fall of 18 to Ruckus. Champions of KFFL in the fall of 19 over the Killer Bees, as mentioned. Champions of Washington County over Showtime in 2020. Quarterfinalists in OMFFL last spring to the Scorpions. They were a runner-up in both KFFL and OMFFL last fall to the Wolverines and the Scorpions. And also lost last weekend to the Scorpions as well in OMFFL. Open. Big catch. Big play. Might just be what the Bees need. Money. Touchdown, Killer Bees. 14-6. Back in it. This team is not going down without a fight. This Bees team is not done yet. And that's for part of this Bees offense 1 year, the TJ1 play that has showed up just now. It's always one of those plays you're guaranteed won a game, and that time it happened. And that's what the Killer Bees needed to get back in it, but they also need to get this conversion. Look at down there. It is a hot one here in DuPont. Williams intercepted. Pitches it back. And I think it's dead. Yes, sir. 14-6.
Hey, young boy, good pick. Good young boy here. Hey, good fucking jump. Hey, you baiting me? I thought you were going to go pick him up. Good shit. I give you good shit. My fault.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes here between the Misfits and the Killer Bees. Boom. Wide open. Boom responds with a score of his own. B secondary. It's actually not going to be a touchdown. It looked like he fought. I looked at the wrong cone there. My bad. Big first down play for the Misfits. So the pool was a lot further back than where we ended the play at. So 14-6 still the score. My bad, fellas. This heat's starting to get me. I don't do well in heat for some reason. What about the weather shift? It was what, 20 degrees when we started? It's 90 now. 70 degrees since week 1. Woo! I'll tell you, this is not the same feeling or vibe or weather we had back in March. I'll tell you that for sure. One of the coldest days of the year and one of the hottest games of the year in the history of Washington County. 152.
I was trying to get over that way. All right, here we go.
Hey, come in a little bit. Right there. Yep. Get that. Ready.
Incomplete. Second down short. Damon's warming up. They got Top Gun next. Second down. First down on the sideline. $140. Boom throws. Incomplete. Half the distance to the goal. Replay first down. Heat is on right now. Here in DuPont. Boom going middle. He's calling it out. We heard it, and that's what he did. Touchdown. Killer bees getting their ankles broken by Chris Boone right now. And this Misfits offense. 20.
Kick it for one. Kick it for one. Lock him up. Back ass. Put him on your ass.
Ball down, kick up. It's good. Nah, I said touchdown, and then I said period, and then I said killer bees. Start of a new sentence. You missed the pause. I paused. One time out left.
No, that was him. It was on him again.
I'm saying offense.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, it's about to start.
21-6. 15-point game. Winner of this to the championship. That'll be played after the next game. We got Demon Steel coming up next. They're going to be taking on Top Gun in what could be Top Gun's final game. But Top Gun looking to probably go out in a blaze of glory here. Stephen Renner should be getting the start for Top Gun. They're getting an opportunity, and it's going to be incomplete. So your final four in this for quarterbacks: Sean Parker for the Demons, Chris Boone for the Misfits, TJ Williams for the Killer Bees, and Stephen Renner for Top Gun. I wouldn't be sleeping on Renner in this next game. I would not be sleeping on Stephen Renner. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. They're going to have a tough one, though, with Demons. No, you wouldn't let me. Throws to the right side of Lester. Nice little catch and adjustment there. First down, here we go. Williams got to get a score before half. Rush coming. He gets the ball back, and Old Shores almost took it. But instead, they're going to flag Aubrey for it. Yep, it'll be a flag on Aubrey Shores for holding TJ Williams.
Call the flag already. That's a roughing the passer. Come on, bro. He called the flag. He called the flag, bro.
That's roughing the passer, so big game for the Bees.
Come on, bro. Stop. I'm about to throw the ball. Roughing the passer. His own team said roughing the passer.
So roughing the passer.
On the wrong way. I'm not mad.
So 15 yards, first down for the Killer Bees. Trying to earn their second playoff win in Washington County. Bees already became the third team to win a playoff game in both leagues all time, behind the X-Dogs and the Misfits. High snap. Williams. The two went right out. It was incomplete either way, so sorry about that. Figure Tats to try to get back down. So incomplete for the Bees. 21-6 here in the first half. Second and short. Bees get the ball back to start the second half.
How much time is left? 46 seconds.
46.
Oh, God!
Incomplete. Third and short. 15-point game here in the first half.
How long left? We got square. Tom! It's like 30 seconds, right?
Talk about the Killer Bees postseason history. Semifinalists in that spring of 2018 season. Up in KFFL to the Ship Flip Gators. Winner in 2018 that fall against the Gators. Semifinalists of Spring 19 to the X-Dogs. Runner-up in the Fall 19 to the Misfits. Runner-up in 2020 to Team Blunt Talk. Champions in Spring 21 over the X-Dogs. Quarterfinalists to the X-Dogs last season. And semifinalists to Cram Central last week. Carlos chasing after TJ. Look at that TJ on the edge there. He had a whole other level there for a second. I almost saw Young Tuz there. First down. TJ Williams, 6 years into the 9-man game. First time he came up here, he led one of the greater comebacks in league history against the Survivors, against the West Virginia Ducks, rather, for the Survivors. That team trailed 7-0 at halftime before Williams stepped in the second half and changed Washington County forever in one game. And that's the day the spread came up the county. Williams and Boone, very similar, both VFFA quarterbacks down in Virginia in that old Winchester League. They played 8-man states every year down in Winchester and in Harrisonburg, across that Virginia region. Oh, wait, play was not dead. So, looks like, oh. I think Misfit, everybody thought there was a pull, but there was never a pull, just a miss. I apologize again. It's getting hot out here. Woo! Big game for the Bees. First down.
Timeout, Bees! Timeout, Bees! Come here, y'all come back.
Timeout, Bees.
Nobody calls a hold. You missed it. Shut up. Bro, shut up. You're an athlete, though. Nothing. Shut up.
Right now, the referees are discussing. Steve, Tom, and Don. Not sure what they're discussing exactly, though. Let's see what happens.
That's what I told them. They're talking about it right now. We streamed it right after the play was over, but they let it run. We got more than 2 seconds.
12 seconds. Remember, the Bees do get the ball back to start this second half.
Hey, how many timeouts you got?
Sack City, Karwacki. That's half, and so at halftime, Misfits 21, Bees 6. Be right back. Great call, Nick. Incomplete. Second half underway here for Killer Bees and Misfits. Here in the 2022 Washington County Flag Football League semifinals. Misfits in the gray, some white. Bees in the black.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Bees trying to become the third team to win both a Washington County and Keystone championship. Misfits trying to get their second county championship and overall third league one. Batted, intercepted. Might be too easy. Pick 6. 27-6. Another pick 6 by Williams.
My God.
27-6. And for TJ Williams, that is his third pick six in the last 2 games of play. He threw 2 against Cram Central in that second half, 1 to Ant, 1 to Sean Parker. And just now he throws another one. And as a result, apologize guys, he's starting to get me. It is 27-6. I might take a break after this. Let's see. Usually we stop if it gets bad. Ball out, kick out. It's good. 28-6.
Hey, I ain't gonna forget about the call.
28-6. 22-point game here. We'll stay with it for a moment. But it's not looking good for the Killer Bees, as the Misfits have a 22-point lead here in the third quarter. Demons Top Gun next. And then Misfits possibly looking to place the winner afterwards. We'll see if they can recover. Complete. Wow. Wow. Touchdown. Killer Bees. 28-12. Down by 16 now. They just said they're still here. They may very well still be here. They still got a hill to climb though. That's a 16-point deficit, so it's 2 scores with that one. Even if they don't get the conversion here. Mind you though, the Killer Bees do need to get a 2-point conversion the next time around if they are to keep it within 1. Right now, they're down by 16 points at 28-12. I think they're going for 2 right now, actually. Yes, sir. Williams and company going for 2. Going to try to make it a 14-point game. Low snap. 1-on-1, incomplete. $28-12. $28-12. Whew. Yeah. Got some. Just gotta get the sweat off my face.
Go.
No. Take off. Man, run the ball.
Zach.
What's the age group?
Double and who? Don't make me put my spikes on. Lowski, don't make me put my spikes on. Double and who?
I'm happy you're late. Run the fucking ball. We got fucking 2 down linemen.
Boom.
Stay inside, Webb!
Wait, we gotta get out of here.
Just go! Just go! Just go! Just go! Just go!
Oh, there's a flag coming.
He didn't even block. He didn't even block. He did turn his back. Like, turn his back. Hey, DK. It wasn't no blocking the back, bro.
Woo!
It was close.
Blocking the backs over here.
I want to cut inside.
Hey!
It was this
First down, first down.
What score is what? 28?
28-12, yeah. Thought you were about to for a second.
No, they got 2 plays.
That's all he needs. I think he's got the most one-play touchdowns all season, TJ does. Like, it's crazy.
But he bet 200 on us winning it all, so we already bet on him.
Throws it up. Wide, stinking open.
That's game time. Put him up! Boom, boom.
34-12.
Oh, good shit.
Beast secondary getting destroyed right now. Or blocking the back. Are we coming back?
No.
Oh, okay. Someone sat down on the field. Okay, we good. Good.
Hey, Dion.
34-12. Yeah, we're not gonna get down there in time.
No, you don't.
Zoom in
I
on
can't
10.
take you serious if you did.
It's good. Okay. 35-12.
Stop fucking playing.
35-12 Misfits. 23-point game in this second half.
Anything? Boy. 10 seconds, Q. 10 seconds. Hurry up.
'Nowhere to go on that right side. Great defense there by Karwacki. It's a hot one here. 23-point game. We'll stay as long as it's competitive. I don't think I've had to use 35 for a scoreboard number in a while. Sack Karwacki. Nowhere to go again. Backwards goes TJ and the Bees. Third down coming up for the Killer Bees. Trying to win Washington County, but they're in a struggle right now with this Misfits team. 3-possession game, technically speaking. Although a missed extra point would keep it at 3 no matter if they scored or not. Bees need points.
seconds.
23-point game. Low. There is a sack. Williams sacked. 4th down coming. And if you're the Bees, you might as well go for it. Nothing to lose. Trying to win this semifinal. But it's been a tough uphill battle for this killer Bees squad. Demons top gun next. Undeclared, 2 sticks. 4th down coming up.
Down, 2 sticks, undeclared. Here we go.
One more Misfits score and we'll walk away.
Undeclared. I mean, do whatever you want. Let you throw.
Nothing to lose here if you're the Bees at this stage. But they've had an excellent season. As this team continues its rebuild. Quarter has been called. Look at there. That's a formation we haven't seen in a while. It used to be TJ was behind. He's up front. Throws it behind. No. Trying to get it to Lester. No, they're saying it hit ground. It did not actually. And somehow, some way, they're going to get a big gain out of that. But the Misfits will get the ball regardless. And a valiant effort for the killer Bees in this game, but it looks like they're going to fall short. 23-point lead here in the 4th quarter for the Misfits. They're headed to the championship. And what a milestone for this Misfits team. They will be appearing in their 4th consecutive league championship. And that's not just here, that's KFFL and OMFFL as well. This run going back to last fall. Remember, they were runner-up in Owings Mills last fall and this spring to the Scorpions. Runner-up as well to the Wolverines. But they got a shot against Demons for Top Gun next.
There you go. That's better. A lot better, Webby. Oh, my God.
Running it out. Might as well. They're going to say out of bounds, but a big game for the Misfits.
First down.
First to go. First to go. First to go. They're saying no score. First to go. First to go. And if the Misfits score here, we'll call it on our end.
Thank God, I'm tired.
Welcome back, Zach Ruby. Who played in some of those Misfits a couple years ago on Immortals. Carlos is going to complete it. Only twice has it been the case that the Misfits did not make their league final. Remember that fall of 18 against Ruckus, they fell 10-6 in the semis up here in Washington County. And then last spring in Baltimore, we were there for double overtime with the Scorpions. It has only been the Scorpions and the Wolverines who've been able to knock them off in the postseason. Up to this post. 3 times by the Scorpions, once by the Wolverines. Ruckus as well, many years back. Got it. And this current run just keeps getting even better if you're the Misfits. 41-12.
Yeah, I gotta say, as soon as he said it, I was just cutting over because I seen him point at the last minute. I tried to get over. Hey, that's backwards. No good. No good.
Or not. They're going to say flags are wrong. Don wants a review. At the current moment, it stands at 41. No good. Okay, we'll go back. Third and goal, Bees still have a chance. That's the most positive thing I've ever said about you guys. You all say no to it. Come on.
Keep. Keep.
Ain't over yet. 23-point game, though. Largest comeback we've seen out here was 21 on 2 different occasions. Call. Never mind. Never mind. That's ball game. That's ball game. 41-12. 29-point lead for the Misfits. 41-12 on this Bees defense. Chris Boone dropped 42 on the Bees back 2 years ago for TBT. Misfits dropped 42 on them when they won the KFFL championship in 2018. See if it's Miller time on this extra point. It is Miller. No, it's not Miller time. 41-12. We're going to cut it off there. We'll see you in the other semis. Misfits have a 29-point lead. They'll be playing the winner of Demon's Top Gun for Everything. I'm Joey Blaze. We'll be back.